The last thing in our film breakdown, Quinshon Judkins. What have you seen from him, and what's when you look at him? What do you think?
Well, the clip you're going to see here is him just kind of like an outside zone. He's going to dip in and then dip out. And there's a couple of things that I'm really impressed with Judkins. First of all, he's got much more speed when he gets in the open area than I gave him credit for. In fact, I didn't have him high on my board, and I like to be honest because I get lots of praise on, oh, you like this guy. This is the guy I kind of missed. And Tim Bielik was really high on him. Dan Lobby was really high on him. We do a draft special, and they were really high on him, and I see why. He's got great vision. He's got a really good jump cut in the hole. He's got really quick feet. He's got great lateral quickness, and then he gets the top speed really quick. Now, Sampson's kind of the same way. They're more alike than they are different. Judkins is 220 plus pounds though, and that tells me that if you want to help those quarterbacks and you want to help the defense win on first down. So the Browns, to help that secondary, to help the quarterback, to help these guys, both sides of the ball have to win on first down. Judkins is a guy that's going to help them get 4 to 5 yards on first down. Eventually he'll break some, but for me, the success of this Browns team really comes down to, can they win first down on both sides of the ball? Because if they can, then they can rely on the strengths of both sides of it.
So relative to Judkins and Sampson, how good do they have to be for the Browns to be successful offensively? I think we can agree whomever plays quarterback is not going to be top 10, probably not top 15 in the NFL.
Well, I would say the offensive line, as much as those guys, as much as the two running backs. I think the two running backs, again, I'm not sure if they can carry the load. I think Judkins is pretty talented. Sampson's going to be a great change of pace, especially when people get tired. But what they have to do is the offensive line has to show that they are going to be better when they go back to this power, counter, pin and pull, weak side zone, this kind of bully ball. And if they can get to 2nd and 6, all of a sudden that quarterback who maybe is a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10 can get to an 8 or 9 out of 10. The best way to help a quarterback is to prevent that defense from getting exotic and make them line up in a base front and a base coverage, because they have to stop both the run and the pass. If you get to 2nd and 3rd and long, that's when the defense dictates what happens, and that's what causes mistakes. And if the quarterbacks are not elite, which I think we can, probably understand that Browns quarterbacks are not going to be elite this year, they could be pretty good if they can win on first down. They'll struggle if it's 2nd and 3rd and long consistently.